dramatic.
Hello everyone and welcome back. This is episode 11 of the Lucky Card series, and in today's episode we're finding out who is the 8 and 9 of Spades. And the 8 of Spades is owned by TJR0711, and the 9 of Spades is owned by Sarthak Panwar. I think that's how Sarthak Panwar even. I think that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, let's find out who is the 8 of Spades. Kane. Oh, that's a good pick there with Kane. And the 9 of Spades is Batista. Has been picked before. He comes out a lot randomising. Dolph Ziggler. Pretty good pick there. I think he hasn't been picked yet. No, he hasn't. Okay, that's good. Kane versus Dolph Ziggler. Let's skip to the match. And we're back now. Kane. Pink and black attire. What a great attire that is. I don't know, I like making random Superstar threads, whereas in my actual Superstar threads videos I prefer making the normal, well, attires that have been done before, just for, I don't feel like anyone would want just random attires thrown in there, because that's, anyone can do that really, so that's why I've just been keeping to attires that have been used before by the Superstars. So, you know, Kane probably won't even be an episode because he doesn't really change up his attire too often, and there's no point in having this pink attire because it's stupid and anyone can change Kane pink really. It's not too hard. But yeah, Dolph Ziggler wearing red. I don't think he's ever wore red before. I think he's wore pink but not red. But yeah, I'll probably end up doing an episode of the attires as him anyway, and that should be cool. Cool beans, and yeah, fun times. So, pretty good picks there by both people, Kane and Dolph Ziggler. Good picks. You couldn't really ask for anyone better really. Well, you could ask for someone better, but there's a high chance you'll get someone worse than these, to be honest, and these are some pretty good picks here. No TNA people have been picked in a while. I think the last person was Devon to have been picked, and that was the Ace of Spades. So, you know, hopefully if you are a TNA fan, you will still have a high chance in getting a TNA guy, because not many of my created wrestlers that I've downloaded have been picked out yet. I mean, there was Bully Ray and Jim Storm, Tensai, Chris Sabin, Kazarian, Taz and Devon, and Benoit, and that was it. That's not even half of the people really. So, and there hasn't been a created superstar in a while other than Benoit, and even then he's more, well, he's WWE, not TNA. So, you know, if you're a TNA fan, there might be some coming in the upcoming episodes. I mean, I don't know. I haven't recorded past year yet, otherwise that would be a bit of a waste of time really. I mean, I would know everyone, there wouldn't be any surprises. That's why I do live commentary. It's better for everyone, so that I don't know what's happening, you don't know what's happening, and yeah, that's it. That is it. It is done. But am I the only one who thinks that Kane would probably suit pink? I mean, look at that hot pink colour. It's vibrant, it's fresh, it's sexy. Suits Kane. It's surprisingly suits Kane. Like, weird. Actually, it would be quite weird to see Kane in anything but red and black now, to be honest. I mean, probably black and white to an extent might work, or black and grey, but I think he's one of those people who just won't really change his attire colours too often. I mean, there's a lot of superstars who change their attires constantly, like, well, not their attires, like just the colours on their attires, but not many people change their actual attires too much. But Kane is one of those people who actually does. Like, he's went through mask stages, 2 different masks, and then, you know, without a mask and with stuff like on his upper part of his body, and then just nothing. And you know, he's went through quite a few changes, whereas a lot of superstars don't. They normally just change the colour of their pants or a different design on their tights or whatever, but Kane probably has changed the most out of everyone. But it looks like he's trying to get a quick win. Going for the tombstone, hits it. Is he going to go for the pin? No, he's not. Okay. That was disappointing. He could have picked up the win there. Going for a huge choke slam though. I mean, that was like a full Nelson choke slam there by Kane. I think Kane is probably going to win this match, to be honest. Already hitting a tombstone on Dolph Ziggler, which is banned from the WWE now for being too dangerous, which shouldn't be banned. I mean, you know, that's why Undertaker uses the triangle choke thing now, because the tombstone's banned, but it shouldn't be. If he does it right, then he holds them in position and then drops down to his knees without the person's head really hitting the floor. That can't be too hard. Like, is it just me? I mean, that can't be too hard to hold him in the right position and then drop down to your knees, you know? I mean, everyone else does their moves and, you know, they pull them off great and no one gets injured half of the time and everything's fine. But just for dropping someone and there is a risk of them falling on their head, that's bad. I mean, you know, people practice these moves, you know, you should be known how to use your moves, so you should be safe and learning them properly, so they should be able to do the tombstone. That's just wrong that they can't, because if they knew how to do the tombstone right without them falling on their head, then it's GG. But yeah, speaking of GG, Kane nearly just fell victim there to the zigzag. Dolph Ziggler picking up the 2 count though, so the match isn't over yet. Kane going back on the offensive. I think he's, as I've just said, he's probably going to hang in there and win. And yeah, you never actually know, because both people have now hit their finisher. Dolph Ziggler having another finisher, hit it again. There's a second zigzag. Okay, I take that back. I think Dolph Ziggler might actually pull off the victory here against Kane. High chances now. I take back everything I said. Kane, you're not doing too well. But then again, Dolph Ziggler is holding his head and Kane isn't, even though he's had 2 zigzags thrown onto his head, but nothing comes of it, which is great. Kane just no-selling everything. I think they should be able to throw people out of the ring again. I just thought of that there because, you know, Kane had him over his head. I think it's a shame that you can't throw each other out of the ring anymore. And then even when you fall off the ladder, there's like a very slim chance that you fall out of the ring, which is silly, really. I mean, getting thrown out of the ring happens often. Well, not often, but it does happen in WWE quite a bit. So, you know, I think that they should be able to throw people outside the ring like you. I mean, you used to be able to do it on old games. I'm sure you could pick them up and throw them out of the ring. Like, you could do like a power bomb to the outside of the ring and stuff like that, which is cool, and they should still do that. And Kane bleeding now, but no blood is coming through his mask. Dolph Ziggler going for the pin, and my phone's ringing again. 1, 2. Did he win? No, he didn't. Kane kicked out. So yeah, you'll just have to ignore the phone again because it's being annoying and ringing often now. But yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that THQ did something right and not made the blood go through the mask. I mean, it's still hitting the floor, but you know, it's not like going through his mask, which is good. But Kane tapping out there, Dolph Ziggler picking up the win. Wow. Okay. So that's the end of this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I will see you next time where we reveal the 10 and Jack of Spades. So I will see you then.